Hey everyone, my financial friend posted more basically updates for Bitcoin, and we saw BNB rising in the past few days. Congrats, BNB. Definitely everything's just going sideways right now. Just when you expect crypto going down, it goes up, and when you expect it to go down, it goes up. So there's really, when you expect it, there's really so many possibilities for making life-changing gains in crypto right now, and that's why I'm not really stopping making content. I know there was some drama about ARK Investments selling their whole Bitcoin portfolio. I'm not too worried. I think they took profit. It could be also that the ETF is delayed, and that is one of my predictions. If the ETF is delayed, we're going to be seeing bad news in a long-term sense. There's definitely not going to be much happening in that space, because if we do get that, I think the recovery is going to be hard on that one, because the confidence that we're getting a Bitcoin ETF, right? So many people are confident, so many whales are confident. And if that gets delayed or until a certain date, that could be very much devastating for the whole crypto base right now. But something I'll keep you guys up to date. If you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button as always.
Going everyone, it's Sam. We just heard. How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We just heard a crazy rumor. It's massive. I want to talk about that and talk about what could happen, but also tell you about what is happening today. There's an insatiable hunger for Bitcoin. There's an insatiable hunger for crypto right now, and
the institutions, they just want to buy in, and I think that's the good part. They want to buy in a massive supply of Bitcoin right now, and I feel like a lot of people are really excited about that, because right now what we're seeing is there's really two sides. There's one saying crypto is going to crash and they're not going to make any gains because, well, we saw right now that people in crypto have been pretty much devastated in that sense. Like that right now crypto hasn't been seeing any sort of recovery, any sort of price plan. I think that was a bit problematic for most. But the second one is there is really massive crypto opportunities. Now, this is where a lot of people are seriously excited, where people say, okay, crypto is going to change forever. And this is going to be the cool stuff in that sense. That's where I really think there's going to be tons of opportunities in the crypto space following the near bull run.
big buy like they did this morning. The market's changing. When they see MicroStrategy with the big buy, people are going and buying the stock. That's nuts. 10% when Bitcoin moves 2%, and it's a Bitcoin proxy.
And especially with BNB, it's absolutely incredible, like what kind of lifetime changing gains it saw. I don't even think we saw ever these type of life-changing gains like Bitcoin. And I think this is where the huge excitement comes in really for crypto right now.
So there is this insatiable demand, which I've talked about before. People want allocation. They realize maybe these big entities realize that they can't buy Bitcoin straight up. So they're buying Coinbase, they're buying CleanSpark, they're buying GBTC, they're buying MicroStrategy as much as they can.
So yeah, they obviously noticed that maybe they would cause the pump too fast, too hard. That's definitely a real possibility in my opinion. And I think a lot of people started to realize that in a sense, like, okay, maybe it's time to calm down a bit. I feel like crypto bull run is planning, is coming up. It's coming in big, it's coming in hot, and there's like winners everywhere in this space. There's probably gonna be winners everywhere in the long term. So that's gonna be an exciting thing. What a lot of people have been waiting for quite a while actually. To see the crypto bull run rising. So that's going to be one thing that a lot of people are excited about. But again, we didn't expect BNB to rise so much. So it's also possibly going to be altcoins that are going to be improving, not just BNB in that sense. And I think this is where the real excitement comes in, that we're going to have like all of these different kind of cryptos going up, going strong, just as exactly as people wanted. In the long-term sense, and making life-changing gains. So yeah, people will make a ton of money. Everyone will. And everyone will be probably happy about it.
And It's doable. They can buy a couple $100 million here or there. And we know some of the biggest owners are Fidelity, BlackRock, these types of companies. Now, on to the big rumor. There's a rumor floating around. I can't confirm or deny, but there is a rumor from a very well-known source that says that MicroStrategy is getting ready to buy possibly $5 billion more of Bitcoin. That they might sell
So if this happens, Bitcoin could pump up another like 10% at least, or another 5%, because they're planning when MicroStrategy buys, and they definitely could be buying, it's not even the peak yet, so they probably need more liquid funds because this could cost billions and billions of dollars. MicroStrategy owns a lot of crypto supply, and this is what keeps me awake at night. This is what keeps me excited, really. Like, what we're seeing right now is unbelievable. We're never probably going to be seeing these types of crypto gains ever again. You realize how important that is, right? So that's where the real excitement comes in. Like, these people at MicroStrategy, they probably know that the bull run is coming up. They probably know that the crypto excitement is underway. And I think this is going to be life-changing gains for a lot of people. But that being said, if you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with also more news.
$1 billion worth of shares to go buy Bitcoin. Now, Dylan LeClaire commented that they could only sell about $3 billion more shares for Michael Saylor to keep a voting interest, or a voting majority in the company. So I don't know if this is likely to happen. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, if in 3 months or 2 months or something, Michael Saylor says, hey, instead of completing 16,000, purchase of 16,000 Bitcoin, we bought 82,000 Bitcoin.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just end up saying, okay, we bought the whole supply. That would be simply amazing. And I think it's a real possibility in that sense. Like, I think a lot of these crypto exchanges, they might end up buying the whole thing. And that's the real aspect to it. There isn't like any fake news about this. There isn't any bad news about this. There is incredible possibilities that they could end up buying everything.
And just blow the doors off of everyone. I've talked about this in the past. This is a beautiful business model for them. They buy Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin goes up. They sell more shares, which they can buy more Bitcoin, which causes the price of Bitcoin to go up, which means they can sell more shares, and they continue to do this, right? Now, some people might say, well, going back to buying CleanSpark and MicroStrategy, the reason those are up so much today is because they move a lot more than Bitcoin.
So I feel like also maybe we are looking at this wrong. And I know I watched the whole video. I wanted to basically give you the entire opinion. He also talks about 1 minute more. But I think the big difference is with MicroStrategy and all these other tokens is, very simply put, there could be like a misunderstanding. Maybe Bitcoin is not going to be the biggest price hike that we have been seeing. So maybe it's going to be another token in that sense, like exactly what people predicted. So that's going to be an incredible thing that we're going to be seeing right now. Is crypto is still growing up strong. So if you guys expect basically crypto and Bitcoin to rise the most, it's already seen massive gains. And if you expect Solana now to see like a 3 or a 4x, it's also had already massive gains. So what else is left? There's really nothing left in that sense. And I feel like there could be other small altcoins that could be really rising in this bull market cycle. But again, there is a lot of possibilities to see some potential, major growth from everywhere. Not just Bitcoin, but seems like the eyes right now on this month are Bitcoin. And next month, it could be, I don't know, ADA. It could be Kaspa. It could be Kaspa again. It could be all these different altcoins that we haven't heard of. But again, this is for another video. If you guys want to, more content like this, I think MicroStrategy buying this, there's two possible scenarios. Either nothing changes, like MicroStrategy already has billions and billions of Bitcoin, or well, not billions, but in millions. They literally own like 10% of the supply. I think that could be, I checked that a long time ago, so it could have changed by now. of Bitcoin supply, by the way. And a lot of Bitcoin supply is lost, so they end up buying all these ETFs, even the big institutions. That's why ETFs will probably explode after. But there is a lot of possibilities on where crypto could be in, 2 years, 3 years, because all of these crypto institutions, they still have not given up, guys. And I think this is the big excitement that we have for now. If you guys want to be kept up to date, you know what to do. The like button is right there. Till next time, peace everyone.